Hi, my name is Stacia and you're watching TorrentFreak TV. In October, two of the Pirate Bay founders were banned from operating the website by the Stockholm District Court. The two founders decided to appeal the verdict and the court announced that it will grant the appeal. In a different Pirate Bay court case where the Pirate Bay founders were sentenced to 1 year in prison and fines of $905,000 each, the founders filed for a mistrial due to the fact that the judge might have been biased since he was a member of the pro-copyrighted group. The mistrial was denied, but the Supreme Court did allow the founders to appeal. The appeal of the original case is due to be heard in 2010. Mininova had to close its doors to illegal torrents in order to comply with the ruling of the Court of Utrecht. The court stated that Mininova had to remove torrents that Brain told them to remove. Mininova founders decided to reevaluate their business plan and decided it is in their best interest to focus on the content distribution service, which allows producers and artists to publish their content for free through the website. In September 2008, isoHunt's founder Gary Fung got tired of threats by the Canadian version of the RIAA and decided to sue the music industry outfit, seeking confirmation that the site is legal. isoHunt and the CRIA met in court and the judge ruled that the issues in question are too complex not to move to a full trial. isoHunt appealed this decision but got no results. Now Mr. Fung took his actions even further and filed for a statement of claim with the Supreme Court. The document describes how isoHunt's search engine works and is asking the court to declare that it does not violate Canadian copyright laws. OpenBitTorrent is an open tracker which a lot of people suspect is a rebranded copy of the one previously operated by the Pirate Bay. Last month, a Swedish ISP Portland received a lawsuit from several Hollywood studios for hosting OpenBitTorrent. Even though that the Stockholm District Court agreed that the tracker could be used for distribution of copyrighted works, the court rejected Hollywood's request to shut down the website. BBC is one of the media partners who are participating in the EU-funded P2P Next research project. P2P Next has been creating ways to stream TV shows using BitTorrent technology and is trying to shape the future of web-based video delivery. BBC and P2P Next are now ready for the new trial. This time they are streaming episodes of BBC's R&D TV in HD. With this trial, they're aiming to optimize technology so that everyone is able to stream high-definition video to thousands of people with standard internet connection. If you would like to participate in the trial, go to livinglab.eu/trial.html. The original designer of RSS, Dave Weiner, has taken a closer look at how torrent websites provide their RSS feeds. A lot of torrent websites allow users to download torrents through their feeds, but they will all use a slightly different format, which makes it very confusing for torrent applications. To make it more standardized, Mr. Weiner wrote up a few suggestions, and isoHunt and EasyTV have already implemented some of them. Major record labels have been creating and selling music compilations since the 1980s. These compilations include songs from various artists and come on CDs and other media. And while the labels are going around and suing just about everybody they can track down, it's ironic that they have actually been doing the pirating themselves. The labels have been including songs by artists from which they have not secured the distribution rights because they simply put them on the pending list. The number of tracks that the labels used and have not paid for has reached a high number of 300,000. A group of artists in Canada have now filed a lawsuit against the 4 major labels. The labels have already admitted to owing at least $50 million and the figure could grow as high as $6 billion. For a while now, I've been talking about the new music website dedicated to music videos called Vevo. The website is finally online and a lot of people have been questioning if the website is really needed. The website is backed by Google and 3 major music labels, who are hoping to make it the MTV of the internet. I mean the MTV we used to know. Mariah Carey even stated at the Vevo launch party, "Let's hope Vevo can salvage something that used to be amazing." Vevo is only available in the United States. A 22-year-old Chicago woman was celebrating her sister's birthday and decided to go see the new Twilight movie with her family. While they were at the theater, they decided to record themselves with a video camera. What this young lady did not expect was that she would spend 2 nights in a jail cell for shooting 3 minutes of a movie. She's being charged with 1 count of criminal use of a motion picture exhibition, a Class 4 felony, which could land her a 3-year prison ticket. If you live in the UK, you better make sure your Wi-Fi is password protected. Even though liability of an open Wi-Fi is in a gray area, a pub owner in the UK has been fined £8,000 because somebody downloaded copyrighted material using the pub's hotspot. Now let's take a look at our app review. Put.io is a web app like no other. It is a website where you can store your files and transfer or stream them. For example, let's say you want to download a show. You will find the torrent link and paste it into Put.io. The website will then download the torrent file extremely fast and store it on their website. If the file came compressed, the website will uncompress it for you. You now have two options: download the file to your computer or stream it off of their website. The website is currently in beta stage and you cannot join without an invitation code, but you might be able to get it by following their website on Twitter. If you're getting fed up with torrents or just want to try something else, you should try Binverse. Get a free trial at binverse.com/offer/TorrentFreak. As a TorrentFreak viewer, you'll get a special offer of free 10 gigabytes of download at unlimited speeds and 145 gigabytes at speeds of 1 megabit per second. Like I said, the trial is free. If you have missed any of our episodes or want to find links to some of the sites mentioned, visit our website, torrentfreak.tv. If you also have a comment or suggestions or just want to know what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/torrentfreaktv. Until next time, take a look at this video, which was created by Dan Bull.
Dear Peter Mandelson, I've been following your recent policy proposals, so now they've gone through, I thought I'd contribute some vocals. The focal point of my criticism's the ridiculous decision to bring in a system where you flick a switch and disconnect the internet when it's suspected the intellectual infringement has been detected. Even if the relatives they live with definitely didn't, I think it's in your best interest to bin this, yes? Cause isn't it a respected institution that we're considered innocent unless different is proven? Excuse me, how can you excuse exclusion when you've not pursued a definite conclusion? You're picking on the little man, the Lilliputian. Now there's a pain in my Gulliver and it's confusing. You're swift to treat your citizens with such little human humour. It's no wonder that we're disillusioned. This resolution's gonna end in revolution, just like any other governance that doesn't accept evolution. To be perfectly honest, my lord, there'd be less intrusion if you curtly abolished the law and left us to it. And wider games require safety ratings, but any age can see adult aim plays and paintings. It's state censorship, the same as Beijing, but even China thinks a pirate isn't worth the time of day for chasing. I think Chairman Mao would say the same thing. Since you became secretary, it's like the state your plaything. You made a massive sacrifice, invaded loads of privacy, but if I wanted to download, there'd be no hope of finding me. I could take my mobile phone to the local library and utilize the free wireless to find the file I need. Then what you gonna try, to disconnect their ISP? You might as well just burn the books on rights to speech. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. Ooh, profit from the digital economy bill. Not the public, but the profiteers probably will. Who'll profit from the digital economy bill? Not the public, but the puppeteers probably will. I've talked about how intellectual property kills, and you're still just concerned with who's copping the bill. It's quite obvious you've been lobbied until the copy holders got control, and you're probably the shill. It's not your problem when you're positioned on top of the hill in your property that probably cost a cup of the milk. But wake up and smell the coffee, the milk is going off and you're not bothered cause your coffers are filled. Lord, it's time you took an honesty pill and acknowledged the majority aren't horribly thrilled. So what if I watched a torrented comedy film? I don't need to, now my country's just become a Brazil. You know the truth, Orwell spoke his views. Your house broke the news and all hell's broken loose. The utopia we hope for is overdue, so could you help out a little bit and don't be stupid? The onus is on you to show us you aren't using your throne in a way the voters don't approve. I know you're very close to David Geffen, so maybe his interests are giving you a haze perception. Hey, do you reckon you'd win today's election, considering you're chasing this amidst a great recession? Deception's the politician's favourite weapon, but we're already jaded from one too many painful lessons. Dear